Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. These are some of the embossing folders that I used, and what I did was I put wax paper through them, so we're going to try that. I did do a couple and they kind of sort of worked, so I want to play with that a little more and figured I'd play with my friends. I got my iron going, but I do need this because I already warped my thing here. Okay, so I just want to make sure you're going to be able to see everything. Let me stand up. Yeah, baby, we're going to be right on it. Yep. Okay, so wax paper resist. Oh, all my papers are stuck under here. So this is the normal way, and we're going to do a few of those too. So this is regular cardstock, and then I have Canon photo paper, which is glossy. So you crumple up your paper. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Andy. Danette. Kathy. All right, so you could, do it again if you want. They just make kind of neat backgrounds. I do two like that. I put a piece of paper underneath it, and then I put a piece of paper on top of it. So we're going to do like a whole bunch and try a few things, and then we'll put some color on them. So you make sure your iron is really hot. So I have it on the highest temperature, dry, no steam. Hi, Fran. That is really hot. So you don't want to overheat it, because then it like melts the wax, but then it dries it again, if you can understand that. So I just lift it, put it down. And then it's really hot. And my fingers can take everything but heat. So, yeah, this is on the regular cardstock, and you can't see that anything's there. I think this one got actually too hot, but I can kind of see it on there because the photo paper kind of melted. Interesting. I did have some of our old glossy cardstock. Oh, I have a couple pieces that will know the difference. All right, so we use that one. Okay, so this is one I put through the Dainty whatever. Dainty, I don't know. It's in that pile. So one side is the embossed and the other side is the debossed. And we'll see what we come up with. I don't know if I really want to like rub with the iron. I can kind of sort of see it. Oh, this one I can really see. We'll see how that comes out when we add. So you can't really use these a second time, like I wouldn't imagine. So now this is the photo paper that I put through the embossing folder. And what I'm going to do is just take a plain sheet, because all I want, my fan is on and it's blowing these like everywhere. And they want to roll up. So all I want to do is like distress it a little bit. I don't want to stress it out. Hi, Fatima. I just want to de-stress it. Let's distress it. So I'm putting like some pressure, but not a crazy amount, because I don't want to flatten it out either, but I do want some of that wax. I even thought, but it was too late to go try and search them out, some crayons. I did do that on one video, but that would be fun to add some crayon to some of it. So it's just another thing to... Ooh, photo paper is really different. Well, we'll see, it melts it. The photo paper doesn't really like this, like the heat. Alright, so photo paper is good for putting through the embossing folders, but not great for this. So I really wanted one of these, so I'm going to do this real fast. Okay, we got it. A little crooked, but we got it. Alright, so let's try another piece of wax paper, plain. One, two, three, four, five. Oh yeah, I think that's going to do exactly what I want. Okay, there was a few more sitting here. Oh look, oh. Here, let's do this. I think this is sparkly. Sparkly, I tell you. Our old glossy, yeah, it did. Oh, and then I have snowflakes. Yeah, I have a bunch of these ready. Ouch! I also tried putting it through my, oh God, why do things like go out of my head? My laminator. Yep, that's on there. All right, let's do, oh, I also got the C one. Ooh. All right, so we're going to do snowflakes, both on plain. Whoops. And I know some people use like cloth. But I thought the heat travels through the, or transfers through the paper a little quicker. I'm trying to keep them the right way. See, I can sometimes see it and sometimes I can't. Alright, so this one is, oh, I want to do Seabed too. What is it called? What's it called? Hammered metal. Oof. So the rabbits are like hiding in the bushes, the bunnies, because of this rain that has been going all day. So Trixie doesn't mind the rain when she's hunting wabbits. And Gizzy sticks his head out the door, and you can just hear him saying, "Oh, it's still raining." And he goes out, does his thing, comes right back in. So he comes in pretty dry, and 4 times today she has been soaked. But she's been finding the wabbits. Oh yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Alright, so these I can get rid of. And then, did I do the brick and mortar? Oh, this one I did. Would I also, did I do, oh no, this is the one I want to do. Seabed. I thought that could be really cool. This piece of paper underneath is like really cool, where it's transferring. But I'm not going to transfer any more on photo paper. Look at all these. Get to play another day. Ow! Yeah, so I'm not going to do anything to that photo paper. Although if I had a crayon, somewhere I have white crayons. Wonder if they're behind me. Okay. Ow! It's so hot on my fingers. Alright, so let's end up seeing what we got. I think I turned one of them over. So these are some that I did. I'm going to need those. These are some that I did earlier. So this one came out nice, but there was no resist on it. This one was on regular paper, and it distressed. Like some of it came off, but I love the way this one came out. So, and that was like my glossy, and I didn't cut any extra. See, and some of them like didn't really transfer all the way. This was snowflakes, but you can't tell, but it's pretty cool. This one also like mist, but you know, you can cut things out of them. You do things with them. I love to have extra backgrounds around. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to shut off this hot iron. I might have to unplug it. Let me just unplug it. Because I think we have enough to play with our different... Ooh, they're all getting all mixed up. I'm not going to remember what they are anyway. But I want to do that one first. So I'm going to start out with the brayer, and I like the old-fashioned brayer that we used to sell. Let's see. Are we in frame? Are we good? Lou is in the house. No way. Okay. Susie here? I didn't see Susie. Last time I missed her. Alright, so I start off, you know, kind of off the paper. Like kind of, sort of, off the paper. So this was the Dainty, what was it called? Dainty Diamonds? It's a new one this year. Yes, Dainty Diamonds. And then you take it like a paper towel. So this is on glossy. God, I was crooked on like everything. I'm crooked. Okay, so there's one. I don't want to do them all the same color, but I'll like randomly do a few with this color and then clean the brayer. But I also have sponges because that works also. I can't tell what side. So we might be on the right side, we might not be. Yes, we are. Well, this is going to have like multicolored dark spots. All right, so I'll do more on purpose. Well, maybe I can cover that up. That's really why you start. Oh, look at it coming up. This, I believe, is the snowflakes. Yep, I can see one. So really I wanted to do that in blue, but when you don't mark what you did. So this, on the regular paper, it absorbs more, so you're not, you know, gonna clean it off, gonna, as much as the other one. But I really like the way they come out. Like the backgrounds are cool. Alright, so we're gonna switch colors and we're gonna try a sponge. We're also going to try some glycerin to see how that comes out. I hope that's clean enough for the next one. So the other thing I learned is keep changing your paper because you're going to pick up that ink onto it. Let's see. Let's do some purple. And maybe we will do this one with some glycerin and see what it comes out to be. So I have a random block here. Look at that, even have my glycerin. I didn't lose it. Yet. A lot of these I have to refill. Oh, really? This is from the darker purple. So pick up your glycerin, pick up your ink, and then, I don't know. Oh, yep, right side. Yeah, see, to me, this is like just as fast as the using the brayer. And the glycerin just helps it slide. Alright, so let's take some of this and that'll kind of wipe some of the glycerin off. Look at that, I still picked up. Oh, I know why. Duh. Duh. It's on the napkin. Alright, so we have a mix of color on that one. I think this was also snowflake. Very interesting. Alright, let's try one of the... Let's do this one. What color do I want that? I know. But first, but wait, there's more. Let's get a clean side to this. Because if this comes out, this is going to be part of one of the cards I'm putting together. So I want the gray granite. First we'll try it without glycerin. and see how it does. Because this is the glossy, so it should. I probably already have some glycerin on here. So this is the photo paper, I do believe. Nope, this is the regular paper. The regular glossy. So I think this is like really coming out what I envisioned. Because you know how like brick is all stressed? Alright, so let me get a clean I like it. I like it. Alright, so that's that one. So now this was the photo paper. So let's do it in the same color. And then maybe I'll add a little... Oh, it's very squeaky. That's where it like started to melt. So we know we can't really heat photo paper, but we can put it through the embossing. I'm going to add a little glycerin. And that's not going to harm your, as long as you're not using too much. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of red to it. Because, whoops, I bet I can loosen some of that ink on there up with a little bit more glycerin without getting the ink pad out. So this was Cherry Cobbler, I think, or Merry Merlot. That's what this one is. Now I wiped too much of the brown off. Let's see what we got. Very interesting, not my favorite. But I bet, you know, yeah, it's not bad. Something will pop in my head to use that for, if you know me. Or somehow I'll make that darker. Alright, let's do a few, see what else we got here. And what time is it? 8:26. Alright, that's one that we burned, but you can always use like part of a piece. And something I needed to be blue in the right size. I can't tell. Maybe this was a no-go. Well, there's like specks there. Kind of looks like stars. So this could be made into a like night sky or something. I don't know. We'll throw that one. Alright, let's grab another one that needs to be blue. I cannot tell. I think that's a brick. Yep. should go that direction. Come on. All right, well, brick isn't going to be what my card needs. But they come out interesting, don't they? Like putting the paper through the embossing folders. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the crinkled one. That's really the one I want. Well, guess we have to ink them all. Ah, that's more of the diamonds. And this may very well work for that card. Because it's going to be a manly card. All right, let's do another blue. What, did I not put ink on you? My arm is starting to hurt. It's there. Let's see. Let us see what we can get. I finally just ordered the refills for these. Well, I didn't send the order in yet, but I have it on the order. Internet problems, Cindy. See, sometimes that glycerin helps. Like now it's like really coming up. Oh yeah. I'm liking the glycerin. And then just kind of dry it off. Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of blue ones. Alright, this one we're going to do with straight glycerin and ink. I could try a lighter blue, but why bother? Oh, this is coming out lighter because there's more glycerin on it. Yeah, start out with the glycerin and you get a lighter. Oops. There we go. See, now this is the two that I did together. So one is one side and one is the other. The embossed and debossed. Cool. All right, I'll switch I'll switch color since I have so many blue. Let's do green. And I'll wipe this off. So we'll do 3 green ones. Who knows? Maybe I can use them for Christmas cards. That's a lot of green there. Clean piece of paper. Alright, glycerin, ink. And I think we have the wrong side. Okay, so this was crumpled up. Or no, this had to be the crumpled up one. We didn't get to the sea. The sea, in the sea. Oops, I didn't wipe it. And I don't care that there's blue on here, because that's not going to bother this one. Alright, so that was the crumpled up one. We only got a couple left, so may as well do them. I don't know. Oh, this is the Seabed. So this would have been really good in a different color. But this came out marvelous. So you know what I'm going to do? Because this one must be the other side of the Seabed. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to grab a Bermuda Bay. Bermuda Bay. Watch it be something else, not the other Seabed. It's going to be a surprise. Because I could have lost some here. Alright, so since I'm not going to look for my... So usually when you have a brand new sponge, you have to really load it and work it into the sponge. And after that, you don't need as much. So let's see. Wrong side, maybe? No, there's something there. Ah, it's a brick. What happened to the other Seabed? Doesn't matter that it's brick. I mean, it's just going to be texture behind whatever you use it for. So trust me, it'll still come in handy. But where's the other? I mean, maybe that? It couldn't have been that. That's all. I drew an eye. See, I'm not an artist. It just lost. Alright, so I'm going to finish this one and then we're going to put those cards together. Okay, so this was a crumpled up one. So it must be the other side of the green one. But this will also make a good one for doing fishies or mermaid or something. Something by the sea, by the sea. La da da. Okay. So let me put all these inks away, kinda. I'm just gonna toss them to the side. And we're gonna put some of the cards together. So let's see what we got from all this. Oh, I bet this was it. Too late now. All right, so we have those two and a brick background. That was the seabed. That was, I like this. These were the dark ones with the brayer. That's the brick. This is the brick that's going to go on the card, so I definitely need that. This was the one that I used the dirty towel. This one I really like. I really like it. That was the snowflakes. And this was the Dainty diamonds. And somewhere along the way, we lost some. So look at this pile I have, just from playing earlier and now. But of course, I mean, you can do it with a purpose if you know what you're, you know, what look you're trying to come up with. Let me just get some of this off, and then these I can throw to the side. I'm even going to put my glycerin in the right spot. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. Let me bring in a clean sheet, and let's put these cards together. So, this is the first card. I just dropped all the pieces. So I did have that one that has some green on it, but let's see which one we like better. That background, that background. I love the snowflakes, but that's not going to go with the, that'll go with something else. Okay, so these are all like 5 by, I'll use this one. Okay, so we're going to do some easy coloring. Haha, easy. Easy. Everything's buried now. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to stamp the giraffe right there. And then we're going to stamp the words. Oh, I got to get rid of more of this stuff. This is not good. Just going to go right there. Whew. I only punched one of these. All right, let's get, whoops. Let's get rid of all those. Let me bring in the markers. And yes, I'm using blends tonight. You're welcome. Okay, so I've got light cinnamon cider, and we're just doing quick, easy, and I don't want the, what do I want? I think I want this one. Light So Saffron. Okay, so we're just filling in. I am not even doing shading. We're just like little kids coloring. So no real shading. Just gonna fill in his little spots. And then there's one right there. And then I'm gonna do his little hoojikis and inside his ear. Now it looks like he's got 4. And I'm pretty sure this is what no. That's the dark. Maybe the dark So Saffron or light Daffodil Delight. Oh yeah, dark. Dark So Saffron. And we're just going to get him colored in quickly. And then I think for his hoofs, I will grab something else. Might even be out here. It is out here. So, I mean, I would go like a little bit slower if I was just doing this by myself. Or just doing coloring, you know, for a video. Where that was the main thing. Oh, I forgot the rest of his ears. Okay, so this is light gray granite. I'm just doing his hoofies. I'm going to go back and do his ears. And then I just want to grab a very light Copic because his eye is too white for me. So I'm just putting in a little bit of gray there. And underneath him, oh, I use that for his hoofs. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, I got this. I got this. So I'm going to use a gray. Let's see. Oh, actually, this is light black. So I'm going to do his hoofs in that, which I like better anyway. And then this, the light gray granite, is going to be to ground him. Okay, let's put them together. Glue. It's behind the iron. Not behind the 8-ball, but behind the iron. So we've got that. Let me put that to that, because there we go with the that to that. This to that, and that to this. Thanks, Marlene. Techniques are really fun. It's fun to play. I'll probably bring out a few more that I've done videos, but now like redo and play a little more and, use different stamp sets. It's like brand new when you do that. Okay, so this is also going to go flat. And I'm going to put it a little to the left. And then this little piggy. So when I have a small piece, I just stagger them. I don't want that to bend though. Uh-oh. It's going to kill me that I'm not putting one more on there. Okay, so there we are. And this one was on glossy. But they're fun. Okay, next one. So this is the card. So I just have to cut down that one piece that I said I was going to use, that I think I lost. Seriously, Gail? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. So I think that was, I forget. It was, I can't read it unless it's in inches. 3.5 by 4.5. That's what I thought. Oops, 0. Yep, 3.5 by 4.5. This thing confuses me. So, are you kidding me? I can't go to 4.5 on this? That's 4.25. That's 4.5. Okay. What did I say? 3.5 by 4.5? Oh, Gail. Yes. That's 4.5 by 3.5. 3.5. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All right, so I know what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a little different. I'm going to glue this on. At least part of it was right. And then I'm just going to chop that piece off. And hopefully it's going to look fine on there. Okay, let's see. Some of those I just have to color one. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Yeah. All right, so let's put this together and then it'll be ready. And this I put through the subtle folder. Whoa. Move. Move. That's the card, in case I didn't show it. But I was thinking of putting a couple. All right, so let's stamp that. I'll color the other flower, and then we'll decide if we want to. My thoughts are with you. Yes. I only went to 4.25. I don't know what I did. Okay. So then we'll play with these leaves. Okay, so what I did is I used the light and dark petal pink. So I started with the dark, and this is a great cheat for the blends. Like I would have, actually I did this one with Copic, so you could see a little bit more definition, but I didn't get all that crazy, and it was a little different color. So I just did a cheat and went wherever it was dark, which is mostly, you know, like around the petals, and quickly. And then if there were lines, do you need me to be lower for that? So you can see that there's already places that the artist gives you. So this is all about faking it, cheating. You're still coloring. Okay, so then I took the light and used the side of the brush and after I did that, I grabbed the dark again and just went back like here and there and put some more of the dark, like especially, you know, where they have the dottings, little like lines on the petals. And then you kind of go like outside where, like where this black is, go a little further than it, and then you can really see that there's some definition. Okay, so then for the inside, I took, what is it? Where's, oh, my label's right there. Duh. Dark Mango Melody, and I took the cinnamon. Light cinnamon. So I just made dots. And then with the mango, some dots. Then I took the light daffodil and kind of blended them all together. Hi, Alice. So there's that. Okay, so this is gonna go, I don't know if the 3 are gonna fit. We'll see. I could probably put 2 down and mount 1. So this is definitely shorter than I wanted it, but I think it's still fine. So we want that to end up there, so we're just going to go ahead and put that down. And then one will get raised. Oh, it can go a little off. And then one will get raised up, and I'll shove a couple greens in there. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So I'm not going to go all the way to the edges so that I can put some leaves in. Oops, I lied. I went to the edge. So that one will go there. And then this one we're going to pop up. So if I lay it there, then we will see how all the greens are going to look. Okay, so that's going to get popped, and I think I'm going to let it come down over part of that. Of course, that's probably the spot that, no, it goes. So we'll put one there. I cut this on my scan and cut, and it cut on some of them part of the leaf off. Some of these got thrown around. Alright, so on this one, we're going to glue one right there. And we're going to glue one on that side, if I can find another one. Yeah, that'll work. We're going to make it work. See how it cut off part of the leaf? But I said, I'm not doing them again. Get on there. It's not what I really wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could move it over, because that'll hold that. Okay, so that's going to be ready, but let's just stick these under. Is that where I had it? Yeah, that's where I had it. Hi, Deb. Oops. Yeah, I love my scan and cut. I mean, I use my dies, but when I used to do a lot of shows and you had to get certain stuff ready, the scan and cut just really came in handy. Someday I'll be able to do shows again when this pandemic is over. Ooh. Okay, so I said I was going to let that kind of touch there, and there she is. So let me raise that up, and then we have one more quick card. It's a quick card. Okay, so here's the card. Yay! And I have to decide which one I'm going to use. Because there was another nice one that came out. That could work too. No, it can't, because I'm not using that. Where's that light one? Aha! I'm not so sure. It's no better than the one that I have already, so we'll just go with that, because that one's not going to match the colors. Alright, so we're going to take, and I use the circle, layered circles. So we're going to stamp in blue. I'm messing myself up here. Like, I can get rid of this and all the markers out of my way. Watch it all come falling down on me. And this is what happens to everything I have sticky. Okay, so we're going to take the ship and we're going to stamp it right there. I know I used a blue sponge. Really? You did all see me sponge in blue. Told you I'd have to lose something. This is it. So that's gonna get, then I know it's done. And then this one is set sail in the direction of your dreams. So we're going to put that there. I thought I just stamped it. What happened? And we're going to sponge a little bit on that. And then we're going to get all gluey. Oh, the glue, the glue. And this one, whoops, yeah. I don't know why that just confused me. Why? I'm going to bring them all back. Oh, you hate your internet. The internet's been crazy for like everybody lately. And I forget which ones I took those out of. I grabbed the others, but not that. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. Does anybody else just sing like random songs? You know, like I'll be walking through the house and all of a sudden, does your chewing gum lose the flavor on the bedpost overnight? Like, seriously? Like, that's me. Alright, so I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on each of these. I thought these really went well for this guy card, and it ended up like really fitting. And I'm just guesstimating like I did the first time. Go back. And hopefully my guesstimate will work out perfectly again. You know how that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I just wiped off too much, I think. And yeah, about there. And then these get, it has done nothing but rain today. Ugh, 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 ugh. Please go to California where they need you. Okie dokie, pokey. When your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it on spite? Let me see if it's by my machine, so I can let you know now which die that is. It's gotta be here. Of course not. Why? I mean, not from the birthday. I don't know. I'll have to, oh, maybe that was from the sale one. So why isn't it out? Why would I put it away? No, I don't think it came from that. I'll check, and I'm bad like that. Names and, like, I don't remember things anymore. I just know how to stamp. All right, and I'm going to leave off the dots and just bring out my other one for the picture. So, but once you put those on, maybe they're out here too. Yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of all this. Lift this up a little. And that's the one we did tonight. That's the one we did tonight. That's where I kind of ruined it. I turned it around so that the bump is back there. I'll put something on it heavy, and then maybe it'll be better. So there they are, and all these backgrounds that I'll be pulling out from time to time and say, hey, remember when I did that thing? So there they all are, and thank you everybody for being here with me tonight, and I will be back on Wednesday with You Know My Motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks everybody. Good night.